third time lucky. Right, so this is a quick review on how my job's going, how I'm finding it, what's nice and easy, what I'm finding quite difficult, and so on and so forth. So I've been there for the full week, just coming back, as you can probably know by me lazy eye, so it's been a long night. How am I finding it? I'm enjoying it actually, it's quite good. Got no issues, got no problems with it. Like I said, it's nice and easy enough. So the truck I've got, it fits 13 pallets. I can't actually put 13 pallets on because I can't get the turn when I'm putting a pallet in, because I've got to stand far too. I've got to stand too much on the edge of the ramp. I'm a big lad and I don't want to fall, basically. So I just put the 12 pallets on. So my daily thing is get my truck, do my checks, drive in, fill it up with my 12 pallets, go to the sub depot, drop them off. Same again, got to pump them all up, take them all off, and then go back to depot and start it again. Simple enough. There's a lot of waiting around, there is. So when you get back to the depot to get your pallets again, a lot of the time there's not enough to take out, so you're sitting in the car park, and I find that quite boring. I find that really boring actually. So if you look, that's not a good example. So do you know what? This isn't really a good example either, but it's close enough that. Oh, that's no good. It's back to front. So in a nutshell, in my shift last night, so 2, 5, 7, let's say 8 hours. Near on 8 hours. So 2 hours and 10 minutes is driving, 3 hours and 14 is manual work. So that's when I'm putting the pallets on and taking the pallets off the truck. And then I've got 2.5 hours of breaks. That's how long I'm taking breaks. Now, I only have 45-minute break, so I hit my target. So it doesn't look bad on my taco card, but the rest of the time is basically sitting in the cab. Now, last night isn't really a good example because I only done 8 hours. Normally I'm doing 12 hours, and I'm not doing much more work than I actually did last night. But anyway, so right, what am I finding difficult? This is my taco, and you know, when I put my cards in, and then it registers when I'm driving, and when I'm doing manual work, and then I've got to manually change it when I'm on my brakes, and there's so many rules that you've got to follow when you're doing this. So like when I get in the morning, it's really in the night, when I get in at the beginning of my shift, I'll change that. So I've got to do a walk around in my truck. It takes 10 minutes, if that. I'm not stupid, I know what I'm doing. It's not hard, but you've got to do it for at least 15 minutes, but they want you to do it for 20. And then I just want to get to work, so I do my walk around, I've done it, and then I forget to sit off for another 10 minutes, and then I get my hand slapped. It's like when I go on breaks as well. I need to remind myself to press that manual button to say I'm going on a break. And then there's other driving rules and regulations, so you can't work more than, because I don't do a constant 4.5 hours driving, I've got to set an alarm on for 6 hours, just before 6 hours, so I know it's time to go for a break. So this is what I'm going to do in another video. I'm going to try and explain the driving hours, but it's a bit of a boo ache, and it's something I'm actually going to read up on myself, because I need to know a bit more myself about it. And it's the same when I'm clocking off. I've got to do that walk arounds again. They don't want 10 minutes, they want at least 15 minutes. So you've been driving in the truck all day, so you know it sounds, but you've got to do it all again. So that's something I need to take. Now what I've started doing is just setting an alarm for 20 minutes on my phone. So after 20 minutes I've done, and I'm just sitting there normally on my phone like that, but I know then it's done and dusted. I can go, I can take my taco cards out, and me shift's done. Another thing I'm finding, I wouldn't say it's just me, I think it's part of this job. So there's a sub depot we've got to go to. It's lucky enough I haven't done too many of them. I don't like doing it, to be honest with you. So when I'm doing sub depot, you get your pallets with collars on. It's built up with collars, and all the parcels are in there. Nice, easy, drop off. There's nothing big and bulky, but then there's a place where you've got to go now and again, and it's overrun by pallets and pallets, no collars. It's all big bulky items, TVs, bikes, bits of furniture, stuff like that. Now they don't, when the bigger wagon comes in, it goes onto a conveyor belt. They're taking it off and they're splitting it into individual numbers. But I wouldn't say the daft. It's quite a fast-paced job what they're doing, the sorters. So they don't have time to balance the pallets properly. So you'll have like rugs on the bottom and a weight bench on the top, and then they put like one layer of film around it, so it's not going to stay. Now bear in mind, so your ramp's like that and it goes down, and then it does that. So if the pallets are off balance, it's just going to go whoosh and go everywhere, which it's happened to me a couple of times, and there's no way of steadying it. But I don't do too many of them, so it's not too bad. What have I enjoyed? To be honest, the lads, there's a couple of lads there in the sound, they're all sounds. It's a nice mix of people from all over, and they're all very talkative. They sit there, they'll talk to you. Nice to get to know other people. Now here's one, what do we prefer, this or the taxis? I'd say this at the moment. I'm not saying it's going to last forever, but I'm enjoying this at the moment because I'm physically moving. I'm not eating as much as well, because I'm not bored like I was on the taxis. So just say I have a Manchester airport run, and then I'm waiting at the airport for a couple of hours, and I'll just go and snack on rubbish, which this is. So by the time I wake up, sometimes I don't even feel like a meal. You know yourselves, when you wake up in the morning, the last thing you want is like steak and salad, steak and chips, anything like that, a big meal and lasagna. And then when I'm in the night, when I'm working in the night, I can't really be, I just want to work. But I do, I gotta go to Tesco's, get a meal deal, because then I'm sitting there for 45 minutes and then I get bored then after 10 minutes. So put my Netflix on my phone and just eat my meal deal. Bargain, £3. What can I say? I don't think I've got anything else to say about it. I'll give another update like next week, but I doubt it's going to be as different to this. It's quite Groundhog Day. You know what you're doing. So when you get in, there's a list of names. There's my name. There's a number, and that number, You get a key for the sub depot, you let yourselves in. Simples. That's about it. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'll see if I can answer them to the best of my knowledge. If anyone's thinking about doing it, becoming a HGV driver, let me know. And if you have questions, let me know, and I'll see if I can answer them. It's not always the case. I know there's going to be other drivers that may watch this and they're like, you've only been on for 5 minutes, what do you know? And it's the fact what I don't know, which is good, because these are questions you're going to ask and you're going to be in the same boat as me. But the thing is, especially like driving hours, there's loads of drivers that don't really know anyway, and at least I'm reading up on it, so I know up-to-date information. But anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Really good day. Gonna go in, go to bed, get my head down. Questions, please ask. At least if you've got questions, I might be able to make a video on it, because I know a lot of you have been asking why I haven't been making videos in a while. There's not much to make videos on when I'm on, when the whole world's on lockdown. If you like what I do, subscribe. I do appreciate it. Once again, questions, they keep me going. And that's about it. Love yous and leave yous. Have a good day. Bye.